Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I hope you all are doing well today. Well, you know all the stuff I have to do at the beginning of the show. So let's go ahead and get all of that done. Let's make sure that we got the right everything here on Twitch. Let's turn emote only off. So that is done. So Twitch looks good and it looks good here. And we have morning. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to get out my list today. I have them in a notebook because that's what I do. Today is the 18th. Wow. Let's get these sheets out here. Um, and okay, that will make the show easier, won't it? Let's go over here to YouTube and let's like ourselves. And let me share this video to the Twixverse and the Threadosphere. So all the stuff that you can't do until you're live, which makes no sense. Okay, we post this to Twixverse, and then let's go over to the Threadosphere here, and let's post it there. So we've got that done. So, okay, I can close this. I can close that. And let's see. I was looking to see if there was a ah, here we go. I like this dinosaur best. We have T-Rex. We have Velociraptor. I hope I spelled that right. No, I did not. Velociraptor. Well, I think that's how we spelled it. And then we have, oh, I don't know what that they'd call it. It's not a brontosaurus anymore. What's the name of a brontosaurus now? A brachiosaurus. Okay, oh, that's not what I just want to. A brachiosaurus and I believe, let's go over here and Triceratops. So those are our Triceratops. Oh, it is because I did spell it wrong. Okay, so I like this dinosaur best. T-Rex, Velociraptor, Brachiosaurus, or Triceratops. So that's our poll for today. Let's come over here to the comments because I think we've got everything done here. We have Corey, hello, hello to you. Uh, Dadman Walking, morning, Mrs. Love ya. Have a great stream. Thank you. I love you too. You have a great day at work. We have Siri and Stream Elements who have joined. We have Real Wade Nation. Good morning to you. Um, uh, y- yeah, the Dilophosaurus. Well, did Brachiosaurus. Velociraptor, I did put that one on there. And Brachiosaurus. Yes. Yes. And hello, Mikey Susie 4. How are you today? So very good. I think we have said hello to everybody that's in the chat. We have 7 people watching. Thank you guys so much for that. And we have 5 watching on YouTube and 4 likes. So whoever forgot to like, like for me. And hello, B from O. How are you doing today? We have 1 person watching over on Twitch, which I think is me. So good morning to you. Um, I am so glad that everyone is here today. Uh, we're going to start off with our um, little promos here. Uh, help Team Park Streamers raise $5,000 for Children's Hospital of Orange County. They have $3,821 raised so far. If you can't support them monetarily, or if you've already supported them monetarily, you can take the link that is right here um, and post it on your other social media accounts. Also, all of a sudden, my brain went totally blank. Post those on the other social media accounts. Yes, thank you, B from O. 5 likes now. Thank you. Thank you. Also, today at 1 p.m., I believe I will be finishing this build. I did an impromptu build yesterday when then I promptly broke the waterfalls again. So I made it a little stronger and I built a little bit of the houses here so we can get to the plants. So I got just a little bit of the house left to finish, and then it is plant time, and I'm so excited for that. Make it look really, really pretty. For you guys to see where we're at on this build, let me go ahead and make myself full screen. Let's start the camera. Let's turn on a light. Where's the light? Come on, everybody. Here's the light. And we'll do a little lower shot here. So there's the top level. Well, let's do it this way so you can see underneath. And here, whoops, there's the underneath level. And it has lights, everybody. The water is flowing. So that's where we're at right now. Um, so hopefully we'll get the plants on it, the cherry blossoms, and all that today at 1 p.m. So, yes. And then I can start the Friends television show set. I'm really looking forward to that. And we have Insanity Welcome. Good morning to you. Um, I am so glad to see you this morning. Aw, to Dad Man, today's a sad day. No more NHL hockey in Arizona after they won their very last game against Edmonton Oilers 5-2 at Mullet Arena. The team has been relocated to Salt Lake City, Utah. Oh, I'm so sorry. No more hockey in Arizona. How sad. Well, now it is time for our puzzle. I really appreciate you guys letting me kind of flip this off, flip, just doing the puzzles for a while so I can get some stuff done. Um, we do a lot with Grandma Man Walking. Um, and so we have to kind of be available, and this affords me the time that I can do that. So thank you guys so much for that. That being said, oh, we have Snortopoopus. Hello, humans and other critters. Hello, hello to you. It is puzzle time. Well, I thought there was another word I thought of. Um, and I can't, all of a sudden, I can't remember what it was. So we'll do adieu. Insanity Welcome says I slept in a bit, but now I have to make coffee and eat something, then head out and take care of the farm animals. But I'm moving slow and the motivation is non existence. LOL. I understand that. So we have adieu. There is an I in this, but it is not in the third spot. Boy, this sounds like yesterday's. You like the Polar Barosaurus. Um, when it's yeah, to let you guys kind of know how you play. If it's yellow, like here, that means that's not the spot it goes in. It's in the word, but it cannot be in the third spot. If you look down here, the light gray, the E, the D, those are letters that have already been used and are not in the word. So these lighter ones are ones we're going to do. So we're going to try to do a word that can help us. So we don't want the I in the third spot, and we don't want to use E. Kilos. There's an I and an O, but they are not in this. I is not in the second or third, and the O is not in the fourth. So let's see. While we're thinking, today is National Auctioneers Day. Going once, going twice, sold to the fastest talking, sharpest tack figures who often work as volunteer auctioneers, supporting charities with their skill and time. Some of the planet's biggest personalities, loudest voices, and quickest talkers are celebrated on National Auctioneers Day. It's a time to remember that auctioneering is one of the world's most ancient professions, having begun more than 2,000 years ago. So let's see. Do we have any idea what this word could be? Hmm. I have no idea what this word could be. Let's see. There's an O and an I. The O, I cannot be in the third spot. I cannot be in the third spot. So it can't be like joint. That won't work. How about we try groin? Let's see if this is the word. It's not, but there is an R. There is an R and an I, but they're not. The I either has to be at the beginning or the end. And there's an R. O is in the third spot. O is in the third spot, Dadman, so it cannot be Robin. I'm wondering if so I have no idea. It has to have an R and an I in it, Mikey. This word, if we can get this first word, and the I is either in the first spot or the last spot. Hey, West Cagle, how are you doing? Trying to figure out the first word of this puzzle, and it is whooping us. I wonder if I have no idea what this word is. And maybe if it starts with an I, I'm just going to type in a letter. I something O. No, I was thinking irony, but the R is not in the second spot. My brain's not working this morning. I have no idea what this word is. Or the I can end at the end. We need someone here to do a word cheat, help find it out. As we're trying to figure this one out, it is also Adult Autism Awareness Day. Has to have 5 letters. Autism, also known as autism spectrum disorder or ASD, can be identified as a broad range of conditions that are characterized by challenges pertaining to social skills, repetitive behavior, speech, and nonverbal communication. Statistics show that in the United States, autism affects an estimated 1 in 54 children today. It is important to realize that there's no type of autism. These conditions are often individualistic. Adults with autism are also significant contributors to fields of art, commerce, science, and more. The day hopes to make life more convenient for autistic adults. Show your support to those who are close to you and guide them towards resources that are available for them. I have no idea what this word is, everybody. ROO. It can't be that. The I is either at there's an I and it's either at the beginning or end. There is an I in it, and the I either starts the word or ends the word. And there is also an R. No, it cannot be buxom because of boobs. No. I have no idea what this word is. I need someone to cheat. Thank you, Ivory. I bet you that's it. Thank you, Mikey. Susie 4. Yes, it was ivory. I could not think of that word for anything. This one has an A in it, an N-G, E-L. So, this is, the letters. We have these 5 letters that go with it. It's National Animal Cracker Day. The celebration brings us back to our childhood memories and the many boxes of animal crackers we shared with our friends. Animal crackers refer to a type of small cookie baked in the shape of circus or zoo animals, such as lions, tigers, bears, or elephant. The most common variety is light colored and slightly sweet. However, makers often offer chocolate and frosted varieties too. Even though animal crackers are made with layered dough, much like crackers, these are a sweet like cookie. So, yay, Mikey, yes. Does anyone have an idea what this one is? Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Let's try Ellie Angle. Yes, Dadman Angle. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Animal crackers in my soup. Lions and tigers loop de loop. Okay, this one has an E in the fourth spot, an R, Y, L, and A in the other letters. Angle. Whoops, too many letters. The letters it has in it are an A, R, Y, and L. So we have to use these yellow letters that are on the keyboard. And that's all the letters. You'll be of no help in this kind of game. You're the worst speller, Wes Cagle. Sometimes, though, you can see a word. You can see a word and it will get you. International Day for Monuments and Sites. Oh, monkeys and rabbits. Oh, I made my own. I did my own ones. Animal crackers in my soup, monkeys and rabbits, loop de loop. Oh, I put what? Lions and tigers? International Day for Monuments and Sites. Oh, by the way, I get my information and sources for these from daysoftheyear.com, National Today, and National Day Calendar. Days of Monuments and Sites is from Days of the Year. Exploring historical landmarks offers a captivating journey through time, unveiling stories etched in the architecture and landscapes. Get more involved and connected with the idea of cultural heritage. Individual enthusiasts and organizations alike can come together in celebration of International Day for Monuments and Sites. Yes, we've gone to a lot of historical monuments, historical sites in the United States on the East Coast, and it's been really, really fascinating. Let's see how our poll is doing here. Ba ba ba, da dee dee da. Oh, wow, everybody's gotten a vote. We have 9 votes. The T-Rex is in the lead. Velociraptor and Triceratops are second, and the Brachiosaurus is third. I love it when everyone gets a vote. That makes me happy. So we have the word layer by Mikey Susie 4, and I believe you are correct. This one only has a G and an A. The A is in the first spot, the G is in the third. Now, we can only use the letters that are white. So the grayed out ones are we cannot use. And hello, Jerry Mendoza. Yes, Mount Rushmore. We have been to Mount Rushmore. Um, it was impressive. So we have an A and a G in the second and third spot, and we can only use the letters that we can repeat letters. So we can like repeat the A and G if we want to, but we can only use the letters that are white. So blank AG blank blank. Hmm. Oh, guys, it's also International Jugglers Day. A national today says the day honors the art of juggling and its many accomplished practitioners. If you're looking for a way to have fun with various things, you might consider learning how to juggle them. Toss juggling is the most well known kind of juggling. Juggling may be done with one or more hands, and one can do it with one of several items at a time. Many jugglers refer to the things that they juggle as props. Props like balls, clubs, and rings are quite prevalent. Knives, flaming torches, and chainsaws are some of the more dramatic props used by jugglers. International Juggling Day. I don't know if they finally cleaned the booger out of Abraham Lincoln's nose at Mount Rushmore, Snortopoopas. I just have no idea. And Jerry says those pesky penguins. I want to say wager, but the E and the R are not there. We can't do pager, nothing with an ER at the end. And I thought like a GHT, especially the ones with happy feet, right? So what could this word be? PA. Oh, I wonder if it's this. Guys, I'm going to try this word. MAGMA. Magma. I'm going to try magma. And it was magma. Yay! We have an E in the fourth spot for this word. The L can only be in the second or fifth spot, and the O can be in the first, second, or fifth spot. Do we have any? It's 29 minutes past the hour, 10:29 in my neck of the woods. We have 9 people watching. Thank you guys very much for that. I have 8 people watching on YouTube. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate the 220 subscribers who have subscribed to my channel. I appreciate that so much. We still have only 9 votes in our dinosaurs with T-Rex in the lead, and we have 10 likes. Thank you so much for that. So what word could this be, everybody? It has to have an L in it. It has to have an L in it. But that is a good word, but it needs an L. There's an L and an O. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I say them all in my head. You guys just don't you just don't hear it. So there's an O, and CL. I believe that could be it. It is not it. Huh. So if it's not that, I am thinking it might be towel, which let's see if it is towel. It is towel. Wow, you helped out a lot. Some of these words are like crazy today. We have an A in the second letter. We have an N that cannot be the last letter, and an O that cannot be the third or fourth. My brain is not working this morning. That was a good word. I'm having trouble today trying to figure out these words. It is National High Five Day, everybody. Up high, make sure you give a high five to everyone you meet today because it's National High Five Day. This is from I don't know what site it's from. How did this all start? It depends on whom you ask. But we're going to go with the baseball story that dates back to 1977 when Dodgers Dusty Baker and Glenn Burke gave each other a high five in celebration. Baker's home run had just made LA the first team in history to have four hitters with at least 30 home runs in a single season. Today, people everywhere use it to mean congratulations or great job. So, Mikey Susie 4, I'd give you a high five if I could reach through the internet because you are doing awesome today. There's an O. I was thinking panko, but there's no K. P P-A-N. Nope, that's not a word. The O is in the the O, that's a good guess, but the O cannot be in the fourth spot. The O cannot be in the fourth spot. I'm just typing in. Sorry, guys, I got something stuck in my throat. The O cannot be in the fourth spot. So the O is either at the beginning or the end. O-A-N. Oh, I want oh, and I'm so sorry. Canon, the O cannot be in the 4th spot, so it cannot be canon. The O either has to be at the beginning or at the end. I have no idea. Nope, that's not a word. I'm trying every letter. I have no idea. This word is really stupid. Hello, Sci-Fi Mombi. How are you doing this morning? We are stuck on this word. There's an A in the 2nd spot. An O either goes at the 1st spot or the 5th spot. And the N either goes in the 1st, 3rd, or 4th spot. You're sunburnt but good. Ooh. Nacho. I bet. Let's see if it's nacho, everybody. Sometimes just typing in letters. Let's see if it's nacho. You ready? It was nacho. Oh my gosh. Nacho, everybody. National Poem in Your Pocket Day. National Poem in Your Pocket Day, says National Day Calendar, shares the way poetry brings joy by simply carrying one in your pocket. When you share the poem, you'll bring joy to others. There are so many different styles of poetry. This day, however, places no restriction on rhyme, rhythm, syllables, or length. The goal is to share a poem. You may scribble it on a receipt or recite one while waiting in line. Add a poem to the back of an envelope in outgoing mail. Don't be surprised if you discover a poem tucked in a book. You might even find one jotted down on the side of your coffee cup on the or on the tag of your tea bag. National Poem in Your Pocket. Nacho, nacho man. Everyone wants to be a nacho man. Dadman, you can get sunburnt in snow. And Mikey Susie 4 says amino, which is correct. This one has an E, an A, and S that we don't know where they go, and a Y at the end. The E cannot be in the 4th spot. The A cannot be in the 1st and 2nd spot. Buenos nachos. Amino like amino acids. That is correct. Yep, you can get burnt up. It's not the sun, it's the UV rays. So, yeah, you can get sunburned anytime. And it's sometimes worse getting sunburned in the snow because it's just like with the water, the sun reflects off of the snow and bounces back. So you can even get um, burned worse. Today is College Student Grief Awareness Day from Days of the Year. Statistics show that 1 out of 3 college students are grieving the death of a loved one or a loved one's diagnosis of a terminal illness. Sadly, college students are a particularly vulnerable subset of society where they are impacted by when they are impacted by grief. Chances are most students have never experienced the death of a loved one and don't know how to cope. When someone dies while they're at college, they are away from home or leaving home, often for the first time, and are separated from their usual support system. College Student Grief Awareness Day is here to make this struggle more well known, how difficult this is, and encourage people and communities to be more supportive and helpful. Well, I will say that I have learned from my oldest that when where they were going to school had a wonderful, wonderful counseling um, system where they could go and talk, and it was free. And I think they had access so many a semester they could go for free to talk about problems. So I think that was a wonderful thing um, because there's a lot of changings that are happening, and when you go to college, and whoops, I believe it's peasy too. And so yes, they can call us, but it was really nice that, they had counselors that they could go to and, um, get help. It was not peasy, by the way, and none of those letters fit there. So, what could it be? What could it be? I do not know. I really thought it was gonna be peasy because that's the only word I could think of. You wanna try a say S from O, hello, good morning. I hope you're doing well this morning. So we can try essay. Essay, we can do double letters. So let's see if it's essay. It was essay. This one has only one letter, so we'll type that one in. This one has an O and S in the third and fourth, and an H and an L. The L does not go at the end, and I believe the L does not go in the first spot, the fourth spot, or the fifth spot. The L can only go in spot 1 and 2 1. So it's blank LOS. Well, there's an H in it, and the H, I'm gonna tell you, I'll by process of elimination, I know that the L goes in the second spot and the H goes in the fifth. So it's blank LOSH is what we're working with. Because if you look here, an L can't go into the fifth spot. A L can't go into the fifth spot here because of this L here, and the L can't go into that spot. So the only spot it has left is this number 2. So that has to be L here. And since that L is here and HL just doesn't make sense in a word, then the H has to go in 5. So slosh. I believe it was slosh. This one has an R, so it is roast. This one has a T, so that's based. ARTSY. These all just have one letter, so they're just there. So here is this one. I'll let you figure out that one while I do some more because we're going to be running out. It's also Celebrate Teen Literature Day. It's a day to remind everyone, especially teens, to read. As everyone knows, teenagers are reading less and less. With high-tech smartphone and social network usage among teens, it's no surprising it's no surprise that their attention is off of books. This has been a trend for a while now. Celebrate Teen Literature Day promotes the love of reading and raises awareness about the shrinking number of teens who read for pleasure. So, yes, and part of it is they get so much schoolwork, they read so much during school that they just don't wanna read so much then. Askew, Askew. Correct. So this one has an ILER, and we just need to figure out what the first letter is. It is World Amateur Radio Day. From days of the year, there's a day when people from all corners of the globe connect, not through the internet or mobile phones, but through radio waves. This is the essence of International Amateur Radio Day. It marks it marks the day back in 1925 when the International Amateur Radio Union, or the IARU, was founded in Paris. This special day shines a spotlight on amateur radio operators and their unique hobby that spans communication, emergency support, and technical innovation. Why celebrate, you ask? Well, amateur radio during national, or ham radio as it has been affectionately known, isn't just about chatting across the airwave. It's a lifeline during national disasters when modern communication infrastructures go kaput. These operations these operators can send messages, one second, can send messages. Um, on this day, okay, wait a second. Okay, I messed this up here. These operators can send messages across town, around the world, and even space without a hitch. On this day, operators showcase their skills, share their knowledge, and highlight the importance of amateur radio in ensuring safety and connecting communities. So, World Amateur Radio Day, and we have filler or filer. Actually, it's filer. And then we have a C and a U, we don't know where they go. LO and 2 and 3, and a T and 5. National Columnist Day honors from National Day Calendar honors all newspaper columnists and their contributions to the truth in black and white. Sorry, that kind of made me giggle a little bit. Communists have the, communists columnists have the ability to inspire a plethora of emotions that often result in action. What many may not realize is that it is their intent. If their readers are not moved by their column, they have not done their job. With their own flavor of humor and satire, some columnists lighten the mood or play a role. Others strictly provide us with a different perspective, hard facts, and solid research. Whatever their style or approach, each columnist's hard work connects them to the world. Clout. Plethora. I like that word, plethora. So we have clout, and then we have an I in the second spot, an L at the end, and there's a V, Y, and N to be used. How many myriads in a plethora? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. And it is also World Heritage Day. Days of the Year says every day people all over the world celebrate their cultural heritage simply by living their lives in a way that embodies who they are and where they came from. But one day a year is set aside to celebrate the joint history and heritage of the human race. World Heritage Day encourages us to celebrate all the world's cultures and bring awareness to important cultural monuments and sites, and to espouse their importance of preserving the world's culture. World Heritage Day. VINYL, vinyl, yes. And then we have an S at the beginning, an AT at the end, and then a U. And then we don't know what the fifth letter is. It's also National Pinata Day. Excuse me. National Today says no one on this planet doesn't love candy. You don't have to stop at just one sweet. Instead, go ahead and shatter a colorful candy container known as a pinata to get as much candy as possible. Of course, they've changed that now where you pull strings. I liked it when, you took your life in your own hands. Your birthday party and other celebrations would not have been as successful without the colorful designed pinata containers. Those who haven't yet attempted to open a paper mache donkey may do so on this National Pinata Day. Squat. Squat. Yes, it is squat. And then the next one has an E at the beginning and a ULT at the end with a blank at the second letter. It is also National Lineman Appreciation Day. National Day calendar says it honors the men and women who work around the clock to keep the power going. If the power is on when you're reading this article, you likely have a lineman to thank when you're watching this show. When Mother Nature destroys what our linemen have built up, they are on call to build it back up again as quickly as possible. These men and women work tirelessly to get emergency systems back in working order and urgently return services to the remaining areas. Even when there is no crisis, they work under dangerous conditions on a daily basis. Whether they're working in trenches near water or on high towers, their risks are extreme. So thank your national lineman today. I'm so glad. This is so fun and helps your brain with forward thinking. It really does. My brain is not working today, so I appreciate your brain working today. We have Exalt, then we have this one already done. I think most of these are going to be finished. I will type a few of these in. Up there's one that doesn't have a spot, a GRA at the beginning, an E at the end, and we have Z and J left. Okay, here's why we have our poll today. Talking about that, I'm going to check it real quick and see how we are going. Because at 52 minutes into the show, 10:52 in my neck of the woods, the East Coast of the United States, we have 10 people watching. We have 9 people over on YouTube, and we have 1 person over on Twitch. Thank you very much for that. Our poll, ooh, it's changed. Let's see what we have here. We have 11 votes. T-Rex is still number 1. Velociraptor and Triceratops are still number 2, and Brachiosaurus is still in number 3. So whoever voted, they voted for T-Rex. T-Rex is the one. So very, very nice. So yes, it's National Velociraptor Awareness Day from Days of the Year. What would you call a sleeping dinosaur? A dinosaur. National Velociraptor Awareness Day is here. It's time to bust out your dynamite puns. Celebrated annually, it pays homage to favorite prehistoric creatures, velociraptors. It's a fun day of education, so the day might not involve the heart stopping excitement of dodging giant predators. Still, it is certainly a fun way of learning um, about dinosaurs for everyone. So we have grays, G-R-A, whoops, Graze, grays. Then we has a S-A at the beginning, an E in the fourth letter, and then we have a V and a D. It is Pet Owners Independence Day. This date from National Today. This zany holiday aims to flip the script on the traditional role of pet owners as breadwinners. On this day, all participating pet parents get the opportunity to lounge at home whilst their pets try their paws at working. Okie dokie. There are admittedly some logistical issues with the idea. It is unfathomable to imagine a hamster managing company accounting or a cat defending a case in court, but it does serve as a wonderful thought exercise for tired pet owners longing for a break. So we have saved. And then we have Kitty. And then we have, oh, wow, this one has FL, and then we have a EKNC. Fleck. 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 This one has the letter already there. This one has the last letter already there. This has a T, then an H, B, and then a UM in the third and fourth. So this is thumb. Then we have fable, fruit, stone, and our final word is box. If there's only one letter left to put in and it's there, I just type it in. Excuse me, boxed. So we have completed the puzzle. Yay, we've got a green board. Yippee, yippee, yippee. And the words are, I'm going to read them. Let's see, I'm going to start at the bottom and go up just because I can. Boxed, kitty, clout, essay, stone, saved, faller, amino, fruit, graze, askew, nacho, fable, lithe, artsy, towel, thumb, posse, based, magma, salve, exalt, roast, layer, speed, squat, slosh, angle, fleck, vinyl, gist, and ivory. So we have solved this puzzle with 56 minutes into the show. Um, and we do have one last celebration for today, and it is National Exercise Day. National Day calendar says not just for health enthusiasts, this day is for everyone. Sure, you're busy, you say. We all are, but each of us can find a little time each day just for a short walk or calisthenic right after waking up. Today is also a great day to start a simple exercise routine and invite a friend for motivation. Perhaps a flower or vegetable garden is an inspiration you need to get out and exercise. So give it a try. Yes, thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for helping me solve that puzzle because I tell you, I would not have gotten the first word. If it wasn't for Mikey Susie for saying ivory, I would have, I would have still been sitting here looking at it. Actually, what I would have done was left the puzzle and then come back later and tried again. But yes, thank you guys so much for that. So our last uh, celebration was exercise, and that is what our memes are today. So it is time for something meaningful. Let's go ahead and get our little good morning screen back there. And let's go ahead and put my little thing here like this. So here we go with something meaningful. Oh, no. Yeah, I appreciate it so much, Mikey Susie, for um, this is what these are for to help. We it gets our brain going and learn about some celebrations and just have a good time. So I really appreciate that that help on this one. But yes, it is exercise memes, everybody, and we just love exercise, don't we? So, does running out of fucks count as cardio? Sorry. I had to do this one first. I have a family relative, and they just say sometimes that they just have no more to give. They have no more to give, no more Fs to give. I guess we could count that as cardio. Yes, that is Will Ferrell. Exercise. Oh, I thought you said extra fries. Darn. Oh man, I'm so disappointed. I don't always exercise, but when I'll do it tomorrow. When your legs forget how to work after leg day. Oh, you feel great and then you get up out of the chair. Plonk. And sort of yes, Dawson's Squiz, yes, that's what that was. Uh, and, Snorter says, "Extra fries, yes, please." A poor beagle. Oh, oh, what I feel like when I'm doing a plank. What I'm pretty sure I look like when I'm doing a plank. Planks are hard. Oh, yes, I do look like the bottom one, I'm sure, when I do a plank. Actually, I'm not pretty sure, I know. I know that's what I look like when I do a plank. I don't always go to the gym, but when I do, I let the internet know. Yes, that was a big whomp, wasn't it? Yes, Snortopoopas. Oh, I can forgot. I can put the chats back up. Yes, that's a big whomp. I really wanted to work out today, but my body said nope. I started a new exercise routine. Every day I do diddly squat. I'm doing my diddly squats today. I do them 3 times a day, maybe more, depending on who's around. Yes, a typical Kermit move, doing diddly squat. Ah, they told me I could become anything I wanted, so I became a road map. Oh, I just don't I don't know. If someone finds that attractive, that's fine. I just do not find that attractive. And I know that they don't walk around like that, that they have to do that, but it's still, ugh, a roadmap to Arizona, right. Need to show the, hockey team how to get back home to Arizona. This is where they need to go. Yes, it's a yes. To everyone who still goes to the gym after January, I salute you. Leo. Yes, it is Leo. Whoops. It's hard to play hockey in the sand, no wonder they moved. When your gym buddy wants to work out and you don't. No, not today. Yesterday. How I feel when the gym is empty. Yeah, we used to go to the gym, but we'd go like at 1 o'clock in the morning. It was amazing. The gym is alive with the sound of silence. Damn, I forgot to go to the gym today. God, that makes 8 years in a row now. Yes, that was Julie Andrews. And Mikey says, "Yeah, try, um, skating in the sand dune." It's hard playing hockey in the sand. Yes, that was Julie Andrews. Uh, Unpopular opinion, I do not like Sound of Music. I've had to watch it every year when I worked at a television station, and I didn't like it then, and I don't like it now. Yes, that is Zach. The day after my workout, 7 o'clock, I feel amazing. Step out of bed, wonk. I've been hit by a truck. Yep, leg days can kill you. How I feel after a workout versus how I really am. Ah. Yep, Chris Evans. Ah, the smell of old gym socks and sweaty underwear. No, thank you. Bobby, yes, you look like Bobby and King of the Hill. I have just a couple more slides left. Oh, yes. I hate this. This is one thing I hate is the face you make when guys at the gym scream with every rep. I mean, they're like just doing an arm curl with not very heavy weights and you're, oh, oh, I hate that. I just hate that screaming. It's like, okay, yeah, oh, you see you're working out. We get it, everybody. And their last slide, my face when a good song comes on during my workout. Yay! Okay, unpopular opinion. I liked Richard Simmons. I like Richard Simmons. I liked his videos. Dadman, one time, well, when I was, we did use Richard Simmons videos, and Dadman liked doing exercises to him. And there was one thing that Richard Simmons, he says, don't ever give up. You can do it. And, and he said it in kind of that tone of voice. And I was in labor with my first. And I was in a good mood. I was, it was natural. I mean, it hurt, but um and I was, doing what you do when you're pregnant in labor and in the hospital. And I'm fine and I'm doing good and I wasn't upset at all until he comes up to me and he goes and he just starts he goes, "You can do it. You're doing great. You're doing wonderful." He says, "Don't ever give up. You can." He started doing the Richard Simmons line. And I turned around, and this is the only time I got irritated at all the entire delivery. I looked at him and said, "Don't ever quote Richard Simmons to me again." And then I was okay. But I didn't scream or yell or nothing. It was really, really quite funny. So, everyone, that is our memes for today. I hope you liked them. Get out and go take a walk. It is 11:09 um, here in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. And I am so glad that everyone has stopped by today to do our puzzle, to listen to our memes, and just hang out. I appreciate it. I have to look. Sorry, I was looking at something here. So I appreciate you all being here. So sorry, my throat is congested. Um, so let's look at what I'm gonna be doing at 1 o'clock. Um, Eastern Time. So let's make sure we don't cancel the stream. So I'm going to be doing this build, completing it. I've got to work up here, get this house done, and it does light up, which is really kind of cool. So I'll finish it, and then a bunch of plants and a big cherry blossom tree are going to be built today. And we are going to get this done so that I can start the Friends TV set build. Hopefully, I think I want to change my build days to Tuesday. So on next Tuesday, I will be doing the build. So I hope um, you guys can join me at 1 p.m. for that. I have to think, or I'm going to end the stream, and then that will be bad, very bad. Well, I thank you all for hanging out with me today. We're going to do our shameless promotions now before we end the show and end the poll. So if you come in and vote on that poll, and if you haven't, please do. First off, yes, the Team Park Streamers are trying to raise $5,000. They're at 3,821 for the Children's Hospital of Orange County. If you have already supported them or cannot support them financially, you can help them out by taking this link, which I'm going to put in the chat, to your different social media sites and get the word out. Hello, Jeremy 5 Russian approved. How are you doing today? Um, Here, let me show this again. I'm going to be finishing my build today for sure. So is where I'm at on it. I just got to do a little bit of the house, and then the rest is all plants. So yes, the waterfall fell apart again last night, but I have made it where it is sturdy. I fixed the bottom where it won't be so crazy. They were had this whole thing, this whole top part was held by a little bit here, and a 2x2 underneath here. And I'm like, that's crazy. No. So I put a bigger piece underneath there to give it a little more stability. So yes, 1 p.m. today I will be doing this stream. So let's do that, and let's do this. And they're talking about the stream for today. And also, I do impromptu builds. I did one last night to kind of work on this a little bit to get it finished so it can be finished today. They're called Blocking Out the Boredom. I'm bored, so let's build something. You can follow me on Twitter and Threads to find out when these streams are. I usually, well, sometimes last night I think I gave 10 minutes notice. They're very quick notice, quick turnaround, but yeah, whenever I do them, I'll let you know. Twitter, Twix, X, whatever you want to call it, M.DadmanWalking, Threads, Mrs.DadmanWalking55 with no punctuation. Also, my morning musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking, Monday through Saturday at 10 a.m., Sunday at 1 p.m. We are now just doing puzzle editions for right now because life happens, and it gives me a little time to be able to deal with that. That being said, tomorrow my stream will be at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. 1 p.m. I have a commitment that I have to do tomorrow. Early morning, 6 a.m. actually. So I will not be doing that stream until 1 p.m. Um, Eastern Time. And we have Agent Atwood. Hello, hello to you. Um, and Mikey Susie, for you have a great weekend too. You have a great weekend also. So yes, that is tomorrow the show will be at 1 p.m. Also, we have a PO box address. You can check out my info pages on my YouTube and Twitch channel to find out what that address is. You can send stuff to me, Mrs. Dadman Walking 55, my husband, Mr. Dadman Walking 55, or just Dadman Walking 55 as he is known um, um, in the YouTube verse. Well, thank you for stopping by. You have a wonderful time with your visitors. I appreciate you stopping by and hitting the like button. Thank you so much. Um, but you could also send stuff to my youngest, Angelo, who is a Twitch streamer. So if you'd like to send anything to any of us, you can use that P.O. Box address. You can also support my channel at Ko-fi, Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. That's a donation site, or Throne, which Miss Dadman Walking, which is a gift site. I have my wish list there. When you send me something, it does not send to your address. When and nor do you know my address. So it's a privacy thing. So if you want to send something, this is a great way to do it. I have given and received stuff on this site. Also, these are some of the gifts that we have been given. Um, they're not all thrown, but most of them are. The Peeing Bears, the Stonehenge, Elizabeth Tower, um, Starry Night, and the two Destiny Ghost shells um, for the video game Destiny 2. I have my live streams and VODs. They're on YouTube at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, Twitch, Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation, no numbers. And you can check out my streaming schedule on Twix, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, at MDadmanWalking. So let's check our poll here real quick and let's see how it goes. We have 17 votes. We are going to end the poll. Oh, first off, we have 7 watching. And how many likes do we have? We have 16 likes. Thank you so much for that. 17 votes. Let's end this poll now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we go. The poll is ended. And T-Rex is number 1, Velociraptor is 2, Triceratops is 3rd, and Brachiosaurus is 4th. Thank you all 17 people for participating in that poll. Appreciate it very much. So now, as I always say at the end of my show, I will see you next time. 1 p.m. actually, I hope to see you. Remember to be kind, show love, and you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. Bye, everybody. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is in your neck of the woods. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your time. I'll see you later. Bye bye.